Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Marcus. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song My Mistakes Were Made for You by The Last Shadow Puppets. As always, this song comes to you as a request from my viewers. So if you want to request something, just leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to add it to my list. So at this point, I've heard exactly 3 songs by The Last Shadow Puppets. I've heard Aviation, which I thought was really good, Hang the Cyst, which I liked a whole lot, and then, I want to say the most recent one was Patterns, something like that. But yeah, I've heard 3 songs from them, and I've actually liked all 3 songs. I just can't always remember the names of songs, especially with just how much music I listen to nowadays. It can get kind of overwhelming. But yeah, I've enjoyed what I've heard from The Last Shadow Puppets. Of course, it was a natural jump from Arctic Monkeys over to The Last Shadow Puppets, so I'm just hoping for another really good song. So let's get into it. Again, My Mistakes Were Made for You by The Last Shadow Puppets. I'm going to be watching the official music video just on a different tab. Usually if I do a music video, it's the visuals that get the song blocked. So don't want any blocking to happen here. So we're just going to watch it on a different screen here. All right, so here we go. Last Shadow Puppets, My Mistakes Were Made for You. Let's listen.
Subtle as an earthquake, I know my mistakes were made for you. And in the back room of a bad dream, she came and whisked me away and confused. And it's as solid as a rock rolling down a hill. The fact is that it probably will hit something on the hazardous terrain. And we're just following the flock round and in before we're smashed to smithereens like they were, and we scramble from the plane. And it's the fame that put words in her mouth. She couldn't help but spit them out. Innocence and arrogance entwined in the filthiest of minds. She was bitten on her birthday, and now facing the crowd. I suspect that now forever the shame she came to escape is forgot. And it's a lot to ask her not to sting and give her less than everything. Around your cookie conscience she will whine. And we scramble from the blame. And it's the fame that put words in her mouth. She couldn't help but spit them out. Around your cookie conscience she will wind. And it's a lot to ask her not to stay and give her less than everything. Innocence and arrogance entwined.
Yeah, that was a really easy listen. That was just so, it really captured like an aesthetic, if you will, like almost like a noir. It was really good. I liked it a whole lot. So really excited to talk about this one. This was just a fun listen. Like I said, really easy to listen to. Took you to sort of this different place, different time. Yeah, it was great. So let's read a little bit more about the song first. It says this is a groove-driven ballad reminiscent of Scott Walker's 1960s sound. My Mistakes Were Made for You narrates the story of a girl whose innocence and arrogance entwined led her to get involved with the celebrity singing the lyrics. Released as the third single for The Age of the Understatement, the song peaked at 81st place in the UK singles chart, one of the best for the young supergroup. According to Pitchfork, lyrically, Turner and Kane construct the cryptic tale of a woman who might be a groupie. Their deft wordplay is clear enough, taken one line at a time, but becomes intimidatingly difficult to parse over the course of the entire song. Yeah, cool. So I feel like I've heard... I've heard more than just this one that says, according to this, I haven't heard any songs from this one. Never mind. All right, anyway, let's talk about these lyrics. So, verse 1, about as subtle as an earthquake I know, my mistakes were made for you, and in the back room of a bad dream she came and whisked me away enthused, and it's solid as a rock rolling down a hill. The fact is that it probably will hit something on the hazardous terrain. So, simple enough to start. I mean, it's about a girl, like it said, and just kind of whisked him away, swept him off his feet, if you will. And we're just following the flock around and in between before we smash to smithereens like they were. Then we scramble from the blame. And so this definitely wasn't a healthy relationship, I feel like, even from the start. And it's the fame that put words in her mouth. She couldn't help but spit 'em out. Innocence and arrogance entwined, and the filthiest of minds. So, yeah, definitely the sort of fame, or at least the idea of dating someone famous, definitely got to her head, and she kind of used that to her advantage. She was bitten on her birthday, and now a face in the crowd. She's not, and I suspect that now, forever the shape she came to escape is forgot. And it's a lot to ask her not to sting, and give her less than everything. Around your crooked conscience she will wind. So it's sort of hard to resist, I guess, her influence, and for her, it's hard for her to go back to, I guess, being a normal person, or maybe even dating normal people. She's going to find a way to get her way, is kind of what I read here. Because we're just following the flock around and in between before we smash the smithereens like they were. Then we scramble from the blame. And it's the fame that put words in her mouth. She couldn't help but spit 'em out. Around your crooked conscience she will wind. And it's a lot to ask her not to sting, and give her less than everything, innocence and arrogance entwined. So yeah, sounds like a very sort of controlling, maybe mysterious in some ways, but very controlling, domineering person of a woman here. Who sort of just always gets her way, and it's hard to resist her allure, I suppose. But pretty straightforward song lyrically, I feel like. I mean, I feel like I got it, unless I'm just really missing something here. But yeah, lyrically it was fine. I give it a thumb up. Why not? As far as the instrumentation goes, like I said, there was a lot to enjoy here. I want to see real quick what's credited on this song, because I mean, I for sure feel like I heard strings, a little bit of horns here and there. Yeah, that was about it. But it was fun to listen to. The guitar work I thought was fine. Again, it very much sort of transports you to a certain time and place, sort of like a noir, as it said, like maybe like a 1960s type vibe. But I got sort of that noir, like almost crime vibe from it. So I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. But it was a lot of fun to listen to. Felt sort of very out of time, out of place. I like Alex Turner's voice, so that was an added plus as always. And just, like I said, an easy song to listen to. It was one of those that was just kind of easy to sit and really not pay too much attention to, and really just groove along with the music. So kudos to them for crafting such a well composed song here. So I give it 2 thumbs up instrumentally and vocally. As far as replay value goes, I can definitely see myself listening to this one again. Like I said, it was just easy to listen to. It was so easy to just sit here and kind of forget about everything else and fall into the music, which, as much as I try to pick up everything, or at least comment on something specific in a song, this one was a little bit harder for me to do, just because it was so easy to fall in and really lose yourself in the music. So kudos to them again for composing a song that was able to do that. But I definitely want to come back to it again. I don't know if I'm going to listen to it all the time, though. I just, to me, it's not exciting enough to warrant, like, I'm going to listen to this all the time. But it's still a good song, so I'll give it like a thumb up for replay value. I'm definitely coming back to this one. I definitely want it on my playlist. So overall, a very solid request, and I want to thank whoever requested this one. As always, if you want to make a request, just in the comments, I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists, go listen to their music wherever you can. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe, and of course, comment. Alright guys, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.